I never imagined myself being here where I am straight after training. So I think the first thing to say is my main focus and priority was just trying to adapt to being a GP after crossing the mysterious CCT barrier, learning just to try and consult with patients and manage the admin load. And I'm a list holding salary GP. So I think finding that balance was, it was interesting for me. And it was one of the reasons I decided to start with 5 sessions, and I thought, I'll build up really nice and slowly. I've got a young family. So I thought then once I've settled in, might go up to 6 sessions. Didn't quite expect this role to come up and to go for it. So I suppose the take home I'm trying to say is that it's more about focusing just on how you're doing and what role you're in at the moment. I think sometimes there can be a thought that we need to do lots of extra qualifications or lots of extra learning to get into special interest roles or special education roles, but sometimes it's around just building on what we already have and making the most of what we're doing at the moment. So what I'm trying to say is I was just trying to focus on being a normal salary GP and transitioning. I was very interested in education, really interested in the future of trainees, the GP world. And I'm very much of the mindset that we can create the environment we're working in. We can feed into the future of where we're going to be working. So I think that was where the idea and the thought of pursuing a role as a training program director, I thought actually maybe to shape the careers of future GP trainees would be really, really beneficial. It might be worth adding at this point, Erwin, that after my first maternity leave, I was thinking of leaving training. So I really didn't see myself here. And it was coming back, getting a lot of support, and then finding a practice where I could, there's a lot of flexibility and I could sort of build the day as I wanted, has just helped me find my passion for general practice again. And I really, really enjoy working there. This was all sort of shadowed by a late diagnosis of neurodiversity. So I think getting support for that as well. Now seeing where I am compared to wanting to leave GP has made me think, well, actually, I want to share that message with other trainees and show that there is hope and there are ways forward. It's not all doom and gloom, I think.
Yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up. So it's really important to find the right place that you're working and be able to shape your career. Because if you're waiting for other people to do it for you, then it's not going to happen. So it's really good to see how you're proactive at doing it and applying for a job, and this has led to other opportunity. So tell us about what other things that you wish you knew at the time then, Anna.
So the biggest piece of advice that has helped me and even helped me see this role I'm now in is to read your emails. I know it sounds really silly, but we get bombarded with information. But even just to try some sort of format to just check the highlights, you get so much information and important information that comes through, and opportunities like this will often come through mixed in a newsletter or at the bottom of an email. So I think really reading what's out there. I think being interested, being open and interested to explore things or ask more. You almost have the excuse of being a recently qualified as a first 5 or a first 1 or 2, to see what's out there and be interested in getting involved and take the opportunities that come up, I think is what I would say.
That's very good advice. Yeah, make sure that you're clued up and you know what's going on in your area. And when these opportunities appear, then you're ready to apply. So could you tell us about how did you prepare for the job then?
For the TPD interview. So I spent a lot of time thinking about whether I should apply. I spoke with the previous the training program director who was emigrating to Canada. So I spoke with him, and there was also another TPD that had left beforehand after only a year. So I thought, I want to know why you left, because is there a pattern here? And I also spoke with the TPDs that are now my colleagues, to see the benefits and the pros, and they were all very honest and open. And in fact, one ex TPD counseled me against applying at the moment with a young family, just getting my foot under the door as a salaried GP. But I think it was actually going through the application process, where sort of listing out leadership and what you can bring to the role, that helped me really want it more in a way, and thinking that little spiel I just said about, you know, wanting to leave training, but then actually having come through the other side, it's genuinely my heart that I want to share, that it is tough out there, it's really hard work, but equally we are the future of GPs, we are the future leaders, we are the ones that could be running the college, and we can dictate and set out that how things are going to go in the next few decades. So yeah, so preparation wise, I guess it would be like with any application, looking through it, seeing the different areas. I'd got my CV ready for the salaried job application anyway, so that was really helpful. And as a TPD, hopefully in your own schemes, we welcome our trainees to send in our CVs for review and interview preparation and things. So definitely take that an offer to you if it's there for your scheme. And I had to prepare a presentation, I think, on the challenges of trainees, which I put together, and yeah, I just gave it a go, and was very fortunate to be offered the position that I decided to take.
If you found this video useful, then I'm sure you're going to get a lot from watching this video. Click the video to watch it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.